What up? May 10th, I think. 2017. Beautiful, beautiful sunny day here in Washington as the 10th. Here in Vancouver, Washington. Yeah. I can't really say my subject matter for this video is going to be different than normal, as I am very random in what I talk about, just because it's what comes to my mind. But it's somewhat of an important subject for me and probably many others, which is self-esteem and all the stuff that goes along with that. Being happy with yourself, being happy with who you are, and just, plain not letting the negativity of others in this world bring you down, which, don't get me wrong, is not easy by any means, and I still, to this day, have troubles dealing with it all the time. Kind of why I wanted to do this video. I've been kind of contemplating it at work all day, because somebody seen my belly hang out of my shirt, and just a little preview. Yeah, I'm a little chunky, but I don't give a fuck. It's who I am. I'm not technically overweight, but I'm fatter. Kind of always have been, a little bit chunkier for most of my life now. But kind of get off subject there a little bit. But I just want to let everybody know that don't ever let anybody else make you feel bad about who you are. Always remember, the only true person that matters is you, yourself. As long as you can stay happy with who you are, don't let what anybody else says get to you. Just be you. Main reason why I'm doing these videos. It's the only reason I started vlogging, just because I talk to myself a lot. So I thought, why instead of just talking to myself, talking to the wall, why not record what I have to say? Why not put it out there for people to see if they want to? I know my channel doesn't get a whole lot of views. I got one video that got a ton of views, and that's all because of a WoW YouTuber that passed, and I wanted to do a video on it just because I had started doing my vlogs. I already had planned that day to be a vlog, and that news just really struck me really hard and stuff, and I felt it was the right thing to do. I definitely, don't get me wrong, I didn't do that video for views. It is my highest viewed video on my channel, which is cool. But very shortly, I'm going to be taking that probably down, or retitling it something, just so it's not being picked up on as much, because I don't want to have one video overshadow the rest by that much of a margin, truly. But yeah, just remember, always stay happy with yourself. Self-esteem is not the easiest thing to have for some people. Some people it is. Some people are just, ooh, look at me, I'm so freaking amazing, I'm the coolest person in the world. And then you have other people who are the silent type, who feel out of place in public, out of place at work, just don't feel like they belong. And that was me, like I said a few minutes ago. That was me most of my life. I've always felt different. I've always felt weird, mainly because of my red hair. All throughout growing up in school, I was always made fun of because I was a redhead, which is fine. Let people say what they want. It got to me a lot. I tried playing it off like it didn't, but I'm not gonna lie. It definitely took its toll on me most of my life. Case in point of why I'm struggling with depression right now, just like many others, which is hard. The mood swings that come with depression just suck. I can go from being just super full of energy and happy to just not wanting to even move, which has been happening more and more lately. Unfortunately, I've been trying to work with that and work on that a little bit. Trying to get out more, trying to exercise more, trying to do whatever I can to change that aspect, because life's not really that bad for me. I'm surviving. I'm living better than paycheck to paycheck. I'm not broke 2 days before payday where I'm screwed. I always have a little bit extra money in the bank, not a ton, but enough to get by. I have been with my fiance now for almost 4 years, and she's not gone anywhere. Every other woman I've been with's left me after a few months. So, I mean, I am very, very lucky for that. And while I'm kind of on that subject, don't ever give up on love. Don't overdo it, trying to look for it. I know it sounds hard. I know it doesn't sound like that. That sounds bad. This probably heard this advice 100 times. I know I did, hundreds of times. Good things will come to those who wait. Good things will come to you if you wait. I was always tired of being the single person. I was always the extra wheel, forever, always. And I can say I'm very happy with who I'm with. She's definitely a little different. Super workaholic. She has Asperger's. So, I mean, if you know what Asperger's is, you know what it is. If you don't, you should look it up. It's a form of autism. Kind of a social, more on the social aspect. I'm not 100% on autism, but the social cues aren't quite there as easy for him and stuff, and a lot of people just don't get them, and that's one reason I fell just deeply in love with her, because I've always been different. I may have Asperger's myself. I'm not 100% sure. Probably not fully. Might have a social disorder of some sort, which is fine by me. By all means, I'm finally comfortable in my own skin for one of the first times in my life. And I can't say it just happened. Now it's been a while. I've been pretty happy with myself and who I am, and always just try to strive to push myself past the negativity and hate that's out there. And it's always gonna be there. It's a sad thing, but again, yin and yang. You can't have good without the bad, or you'd never know what good really is. Thanks, Sinclair. Pudgy. But yeah. So just remember, always love yourself as best you can, even if you have depression or what have you. Always remember to love yourself and to do what's best for you, the best you can. Yeah, because we don't always have forever. We don't have forever on this earth. You got to live life to the fullest. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel good. For me, I love playing video games. I love seeing my close friends, and for the first time in my life, I have a lot of friends. Not trying to brag about that or anything, because I know people have a lot more real life friends than me, and that's great. But I've spent most of my life with only 2-3 friends, up until probably about 8 or 9 years ago now, when I started meeting more people, started getting out, making more friends. And my circle's just exploded at times, and I've had probably like 50, 60 people that I consider friends. And after dwindling down the bad influences and the people I didn't need in my life, I'm down to a nice healthy number of probably about a good 20 people that I consider extremely close to me in real life, here in person. And probably about the same from online friends. I've met a lot of really cool people on Facebook, and I've talked to quite a few really amazing YouTubers and stuff that I feel very connected with because of that, because we could sit there and talk. Yeah, it's not face to face or anything, but just knowing I have an ear out there in case I need to say something. I've even made quite a few freaking lot of friends off World of Warcraft. Great game. You should try it. Actually, you should let me know if you want to try it. I have a free account key, so you get a free month of the game, and if you like it, and I like you enough, I might even pay for 2 months of your game time. So that way you get 3 months of game time. Whoa. But let me know on that. I know I don't get a whole lot of people really watching these. Thank you. As I always say, should always say in my videos, thank you if you do watch these. If not, that's your prerogative. You're not going to see this, but I do appreciate it. Like I said, even if I didn't get any views on any of my videos, I really wouldn't. That's not going to affect me. I'm just going to keep doing this. It's become a hobby. It's nice to be able to get things off my chest. God, I just rambled again. Been a long day at work. I was at work for about 11 hours today, so I'm a little zonked. But, yeah. Just remember, always love oneself. Don't let the haters get to you. There are so many people out there that are just trying to get you to get a rise out of you, get you to just do something, get you to say something. Just work past it. Don't let people making fun of you, putting you down, really let it get to you. It's hard. I know. I've broke down crying many times myself. So I don't act like I'm telling you need to. You have to. No matter what, you have to. Do your best. Find those things that make you happy, and keep them around. For me, it's video games. Before, I used to like to go out disc golf, but I can't really walk as well as I could, so that's kind of out, sadly enough. So it's really down to video games now. Used to love going to concerts. Man, nothing like getting in a... For being antisocial as I am, I really don't do good in groups bigger than like 6, usually. Unless I know the people really well. Like at work, I work with like 12 people. I can deal with that. But like big groups, like when I first walk into a concert, I'm usually a little timid, a little scared, but usually a little ways into it, I just feed off the energy of everybody in the crowd and just start going ham. Anybody that knows me personally can attest to that. I'm sure I've never disappointed going to a concert. I go ham. I get loud and proud. I can officially say I've stopped a couple bands from playing because I get so loud that they have to stop, give me the horns, and then continue playing because I got so loud. So loud. Ooh, shikes. And I just found a sinkhole. That's cool. But yeah. Alright, well, this has been fun. I've been rambling. All my vlogs, rambles. Always rambling. I appreciate everybody that has commented on my videos. Try to figure out a way to get those to show up on my phone. But thank you. I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate everybody that watches these. Give it a shot. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of fun. I mean, don't expect a ton of views. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't get a ton of views. But I came into this not expecting to get any. And the fact that I even have 12 subscribers after like a month of doing random videos or a couple months of putting random crap up on my YouTube, I have to say I'm really happy with that. I appreciate that. Especially since none of you subscribers of mine are my family or my actual in real life friends, since no one I actually can go physically see right now is on my YouTube. Which makes me even happier to know that 12 random people out in this world take at least a minute, because that's about all the viewing time I get on a lot of my videos. Take at least a minute or two to watch my stuff. Thank you.